Have you ever wondered what success looks like with MarginEdge? Are you doing everything you're supposed to be doing? What does the end game look like? Hey there, Restaurant Pro. This is David Scott Peters, restaurant expert coach and creator of the Restaurant Prosperity Formula. Today, I'm kicking off a series that's going to teach you how to get the most out of MarginEdge. Over the coming months, I'll share specific techniques to help you maximize this powerful system. But today, let's start with the big picture. What you should be getting out of MarginEdge as a power user. Let's get started. There are three main things I tell my members they should be getting from MarginEdge: ideal food costing, food and beverage usage reporting, and leveraging the accounting robot. Let's start with ideal food costing. Did you know that you can't properly evaluate your kitchen professionals without knowing your ideal food cost? I'll dive deeper into this topic in a future video, but here's the key. When MarginEdge is properly configured, you can generate an accurate, up-to-date ideal food cost report at the push of a button. Your ideal food cost is what your food cost should be based on your menu, your recipe costing cards, and what your customers actually purchased, not some national average that doesn't mean anything to your restaurant. Your ideal food cost is ultimately your number based on running a perfect restaurant with no waste, no theft, no spoilage, which I'm sure I don't need to tell you is an unattainable goal. It is, however, the most important number if you want to evaluate your kitchen, your menu, and drop your food costs utilizing menu engineering. This feature gives you real power to see what your food costs should be versus what they actually are, and that's essential for holding your kitchen accountable. Next, let's talk about food and beverage usage report. A common mistake I see is tracking cost of goods sold using purchases instead of product usage. When you do this, your cost of goods sold numbers bounce all over the place, up one week, way down the next week, making it impossible to hold your kitchen and bar accountable for managing this critical cost center. Plus, with bad numbers, you make bad decisions that ultimately cost you money. To hold your team accountable for cost of goods sold, you need to measure it by product usage. What is product usage? It's the product that actually left the shelves during a period of time. Usage comes from the items your kitchen prepares that your guests purchased, products that are wasted, stolen, and spoiled. Here's the simple formula to come up with your product usage by dollar value in any given period. You start with a beginning inventory plus your purchases minus your ending inventory gives you your product used, the product that left the shelves. And how do we use product? Well, it is sold, stolen, wasted, spoiled. The math equation has no idea. It just says, for the money brought in, here's what we used. MarginEdge makes it incredibly easy to take comprehensive product inventories every week. Remember, we need a beginning inventory and an ending inventory, accurate inventories. And here's the tip. I teach my members, regardless of their restaurant size, how to count everything in under an hour. We'll talk about that in a future video. Finally, let's look at the accounting robot in MarginEdge. This feature can automate nearly all of your bookkeeping data entry and pass those entries directly into your accounting system at no additional cost. Before I go further, let me say this. I highly recommend outsourcing your bookkeeping to a qualified restaurant bookkeeper. There are many that are cost effective and can provide specialized support. And in my world, you should be comparing the previous month's P&L to your budget by the 5th of the month, and certainly no later than the 10th. And let me tell you, if you don't have a budget, you're not truly managing your business effectively. Every one of my members learns to budget effectively and use that budget to manage proactively. MarginEdge makes your bookkeeper's job much easier and allows for fast reporting, that turnaround that we need, that I recommend. With MarginEdge, you have no excuse not to know your numbers in real time. And you can't run your restaurant without knowing your numbers. If you know your numbers today, you can make changes today, and that's how you achieve the financial results you deserve. That's what my coaching program is all about. We teach restaurant owners to proactively manage their business and achieve restaurant prosperity, which is all about freedom from your restaurant and the financial freedom you deserve. So if you're ready to take control of your restaurant success, make sure you visit me at davidscottpeters.com and be sure to opt in for my free video series. And I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay prosperous.